Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get a bushy eyebrow, and coming from someone that barely has any eyebrows, it's come a long way. It's come a long way. I've really tried my hardest to get onto the bushy brow train, and I think I'm there. I think I'm there. I actually sat down to film another video, but since I do brows first, I figured I would just give you guys this quick toot on how I get my bushy brows, because I have super thin brows, and my brows are thin, but my brow hairs are really, really thick and coarse, so they don't look like they're that thin, but they're that thin. I started waxing at a really young age, and then I started threading, and then I went back to waxing, and now I'm back to threading. So it's an adventure. I really like the threading. It hurts like a biatch, but I really do like the threading. I just feel like I get a better shape with it, and they don't mess it up, even though I have to tell them, like, don't change the shape, because this brow has a different shape than this brow. So I can't tell you how many times I've gone into places and they end up making this brow look like this brow, or vice versa. So I do go back and forth with a few products, so I'm going to mention them real quick now. I do still love my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is in shade number 5, and I actually believe that they are launching, or if they didn't already, did launch new shades. So I think they have like half shades now. I think it's like 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, which I feel like I want to get my hands on 4.5, because I feel like 5 is a little bit too dark for my liking, especially since I've been like putting gradual like highlights and ombre-ish type in my hair. So I do still love my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, but I have been using this guy. This is the Kat Von D Signature Brow Pencil, and I've been really liking this because I really like the shape of it. It's really, really precise and thin, which I really, really like. I do think that this color is a little bit too light for me, but because I mix it in with the Kat Von D Brow Pomade, I can get away with it, because the brow pomade is just a little bit too dark for my liking. The two of them are a good mix, and the more pressure you apply with the stick, the darker it goes. So that one is the Kat Von D, that one is Benefit. Okay, so the first thing I usually do is I obviously comb out my brows. So I'm just going to take my spoolie, just comb through it. I like doing this just in case I need to cut any of the hairs, where if they're too long, or if one's just like sticking out and I need to pluck it, and it gives me a good, you know, starting point. So this next step, depending on like how crazy my brows look, I'll do it. I don't usually do it just because I feel like it makes my brows a little bit too, like, I don't want to say crunchy, but like just hard in a way, which obviously makes sense because I'm about to use soap. So this is the L'Occitane Milk Extra Gentle Soap with Shea Butter. So this is the guy that I use. So I do use this, and what I do is I just kind of take whatever I have next to me. So I have my Smashbox Primer Water, and I wet my spoolie with it, just a little bit of it, because I don't want it to pick up too much product, but I kind of get it to like a point where I feel like it's okay. So it kind of coats the brush just like this, but I only do one side, like you see it's bent. And what I do first is I kind of tap off the most of the product on the back of my hand, because I don't like the way like it makes my brows feel, but I like the way it makes my brows look, so it's called compromise. And I just comb it in the direction, and then I wipe it, because I just feel like it's so, I don't know, like I don't have enough hairs for it, but I just like how it keeps my brows in place. Just like that. So it kind of gives me a nice guide on where I need to add. So I just feel like it gives a nice guide on where I have to fill in more than others. I do have not a lot of hair in this area, like on the top of my arch, so I do have to go in a little bit more with that. So what I do first is I take my Kat Von D my Kat Von D brow pencil, and I just kind of fill in the gaps. This is kind of like my base layer, because my brows are very thick, but I don't have a lot of brow hairs. this step is important for me just because it kind of covers my skin underneath my brows. It's okay if when you comb through the brows, the spoolie starts to loosen up the gel, because we're going to go back in with brow gel anyway. If it loosens up the soap, sorry. If it loosens it up, just because I personally don't put a lot because I don't like the way it feels. But I just give myself a base with this just because it is lighter than my brow hairs. And if this is okay for you and you can walk out the door, like if I'm going to do a quick brow like this and I just want to run out the door and keep a brow on, this is pretty much what I'll do. But to further intensify my bushy brow, I go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil because this is a little bit darker, and I just add in some strokes. And then I go through. I feel like the key to a bushy brow is different hair strokes. Longer ones, thicker ones, thinner ones, shorter ones. I feel like, you know, the more dimension you have in your brow that makes it bushy, the more it's gonna look bushy. So, and then when we get out here, I just kind of go over the tail a little bit, because with the tail I like going in and making those hair like motions with the pomade. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Super Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Walnut, and I'm actually going in with the brush that was designed to go with this product. So that's the number 70 brush. Looks like this. It's really, really thin, which I really like about it. So what I like doing is I like pushing the brush into the product, getting a good amount on there, like swiping it back and forth. So I just get it like that, but I try to have most of the product on the tip of the brush. And then I just pretty much start making brush strokes. So this really helps my tail a little bit too, because my tail has like a really awkward shape. Like I feel like I have a wide tail. And then I go by my arch. And I just kind of round that out a little bit. And I still keep my spoolie next to me so I can brush through it all. And I just keep on adding some strokes until I like it. I lighten up the pressure a little bit when it comes to the front. Those are my bushy brows, and to just clean it up I go in with some concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way, and I don't take a lot of it because it is a bushy brow and you don't want that like harsh definition under it, because a bushy brow is supposed to be a little bit more natural. So I just take a little bit of concealer and I go right underneath my arch to just highlight, and then I wipe the brush off. Guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and we'll be back to finish the video. Okay guys, so I am back with a full face of makeup. I don't really know when this video is going live, so it's either coming or I just uploaded it, so I'll link it down below. Either or. So since I do my brows first, I know a lot of people, I feel like they get so nervous that I do brows first. I'm not gonna lie to you, like some of my brow does come up. I'm not gonna lie, especially when I do a bushy brow. If I just do my regular like defined brow, I honestly just take my concealer, my foundation, and I just kind of carve it out as lightly as I can. But what I just do is I just go back in with my pencil and then just do more hair-like strokes with it. Just do more hair-like strokes with it. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can see. But yeah, like that's pretty much all I do really for my bushy brows. I don't really set my brow hairs, which I feel like I should, but because I used that soap, I still have some sort of substance holding them together. That's pretty much it. That's my bushy brow tutorial for thin brows. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something cool footing for your brow style. I really am envious of people that have a bushy brow and just a really nice natural full brow. I really want to do brow tinting. If you guys are in the New York, New Jersey, like even Connecticut, like I will travel. If you guys are in like those areas, can you let me know if like anybody does brow tinting by you? Like brow tinting where they put that stuff in your brow and then like the peach fuzz on the rest of your face that turns into the color. I would love that. Like I would love that. I think I would love that. If you guys know of a really good place that does it, like obviously I'm gonna do some research because I would honestly do that. I think I would do that over microblading. I would love to do microblading, but I'm so nervous. Not even for like any pain because I have tattoos and piercings. Like I'm so used to that. But just because it's on your face, like I'm really nervous and I think you can't wear makeup for X amount of days. I don't know. And I have thin brows, so like the slightest thing will make someone realize that, hey, your brows are weird. But yeah, so if you guys are in the area, you guys know anywhere that does brow tinting, like professionally, like I don't care if it's a few $100, like professional, not like I'm gonna go to my nail salon and have it done for $30 like they do eyelash extensions. So yeah, if you guys know of any place, you know, New Jersey, New York, or Connecticut, let me know in the comments down below, or feel free to message me on Twitter or Instagram. I'll leave my handles down below along with my Snapchat, so you guys can also follow me and hang out with me when I'm not on YouTube. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see next down below in the comments. I love you guys so much and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.